Hello everyone, I'm Olivia Page with Ascension Healing Sounds, and I wanted to make a video for you all about the winter solstice. So the winter solstice is coming up on December 21st, 2022. The winter solstice for the Northern Hemisphere marks the longest night of the year. So it is the day that we have the shortest daylight. And when this happens, the earth goes into this mode for about 3 days where it stands still and it has the appearance that it's not moving. And after those 3 days, on the fourth day, and it starts to change its position, we begin to get more light, and we get 1 minute of extra light each day. And so the winter solstice is a celebration of bringing in more light. And so as we go from the winter solstice to the spring equinox to the summer solstice, we increasingly get more and more light. And so that's what we are doing. We're celebrating the light. It is an exciting time. We've had this period of darkness, and now we get to come into this period of beautiful light. So I thought it would be great to do a reading, and I am going to pull 4 cards, and you can decide to, in your mind, decide which of the 4 cards has special meaning for you. But you don't have to do that. You could just watch this as a collective message. And then I'm going to pick a 5th card, but the 5th card is a message for anybody who watches this video. All right, so let's get started. Let's see. I am using my Native Spirit Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. And the other deck I will be using is my Gateway of Light Activation Oracle cards. Okay, so let's see. What message does Spirit want to bring forward for whoever watches this as a message for the winter solstice? What do we need to know as a collective for the winter solstice? How can we move forward with the winter solstice? Anything we need to know at this time about the things that are going on within ourselves, within our community, within the collective consciousness, within the world around us. What do we need to know at this time? All right, so I've pulled 4 cards, and so if you'd like to pause the video and just think about which card is going to have a special message for you, you can feel free to do that, or you could just listen to the message as a whole. I'm going to read each card individually and then read the message together collectively. All right, so the first card, Spirit Keeper of the North. All right. Look at that, Spirit Keeper of the North. So what this card is really asking you is to pay attention to what is your true north. And we see this card is very dark. So it's like we're in this period of darkness, and to use this period of darkness, and it's winter. We see this card, it's winter, there's snow on the ground. And so we're using this period of darkness, and even though it's the summer or the winter solstice, like it's still going to feel very dark for a while, for probably another month or two before we really notice, because if we're only getting a minute or two of extra daylight each day, it's not going to seem like a lot at first. So until it really builds up, it's still going to feel like we're in this period of darkness. And darkness isn't bad. And so darkness is being able to connect with the divine feminine energy. And we even see the moon in there representing that divine feminine energy. And so we really want to connect with the energy of ourselves. We're going within ourselves, and we are figuring out what is our true north, what is our true authentic self. If you take some time to reflect on the year up until this point, what have you learned? What have you experienced? What's been good? What's been bad? How can you take that information and move forward as we're coming into the energy of new light? All right, so let's look at the second card. Gathering your tribe. All right, so this card, Gathering Your Tribe, is asking you, so as we're in this period of darkness and you are getting in touch with yourself and you're learning more about yourself and you are finding what your true north is, you've done some reflecting and you're thinking about where you want to put your energy moving forward and going into 2023 and going through the energy of 2023 or going through the year of 2023. And as you do that, it's important to take time. The next step then is to gather your tribe. So as you are figuring out your true north, it is also going to help you gather your tribe, because as you're going inward, there might be where you decide that the people that you have been spending your time with or giving your energy to are no longer your tribe anymore. It doesn't fit anymore because you've changed, you've evolved, you've up-leveled, and your true north is different. And because your true north is different, you need a tribe to support that true north. And this doesn't mean that all of you have to get rid of the tribe or support system that you have, but it's saying it's time to examine these things. And if you don't have much of a support system or a tribe, then it's time to really build your tribe and your support system based off of your true authentic self and based off of what your true north is, the path you plan on leading. The third card is Prayer Feather. Prayer Feather. Okay. So this card is about getting connected with your spirit team. So because this is, the prayer and the feather, and feathers oftentimes represent spirit. Birds are usually these spirit messengers. They are messengers from spirit. And so it is really a time for you to get connected with your spirit team. So as you are going within and you are gathering your tribe, then you are part of gathering your tribe is going to be connecting with your spirit team and working more closely with your spirit team so that you can co-create your desires and manifestations with your spirit team. So also pay attention if you start finding feathers. This reading will be good from now until the next solstice. So really pay attention to feathers that you're finding. And if you know what bird the feather has come from, look up the spiritual meaning of that bird. If you don't know the meaning, but the feather is a particular color, then you can look up the color, the meaning of the color of that feather. But there are messages coming to you from the spirit realm. So the spirit realm is going to help you as you go within yourself, and you go within yourself and you're trying to gather your tribe. Spirit is coming in to help you and guide you through this journey. Okay, offerings. Oh, look. Okay, so look, and then we have offerings. So what kind of offerings can you offer? Okay, so offerings is about showing your gratitude. So sometimes I like to go out to the woods and I will sprinkle around like sunflower seeds and shredded coconut, and maybe if I've peeled some oranges or cut up some veggies and I have some scraps, I will take that out to the woods and I will offer that to Mother Earth as an offering. I usually always say thank you for the procurement, thank you for all the nourishment. I appreciate it, and I bless this food, and I bless you, Mother Earth, and I thank you for what you have given me, and I'm giving back what I did not use so that you can use it, so that the animals can have it, so that it can become part of the dirt again and nourish the soil, so it can help nourish the vegetation that's around where I've placed this food. So whatever an offering looks like to you, Spirit is asking you to make some offerings. This could also be like donating something. So recently I donated some toys and clothes to some foster kids. This could be donating food to like a food pantry. Any way where you can show your gratitude. This is also like offerings to pay attention to the things that you have been blessed with. What have you been blessed with, and to give gratitude for those things and appreciation for those things. So we have Spirit Keeper of the North, Gather Your Tribe, Prayer Feather, and Offerings. And if we see, how did that happen? Need to get these in order. There we go. And if we see these cards, look how this card started in the dark, and all of these cards are in the light. The light is rising in all of these cards. See how the light is rising in all of these cards? The last three cards, excuse me. The light is rising. Let's see here. Yeah, the light is rising. The sun is rising. There is sun. More sun is coming. More light is coming. It is a time to be grateful. It is a time to gather your tribe, get out of your comfort zone. It is a time to pray for the things that you want. As you take this time within the darkness, take this time to pray for what you want, to make that wish, to put your order out to the universe. That's what Spirit is asking you to do with these cards. It's a beautiful reading. I love how it went from this darkness into all this light. I have them out of order again, I think. But yeah, how it went from this darkness to all the light is just beautiful, and really represents what's happening with the winter solstice. Yeah, and the sun is rising. The sun looks like it's on the horizon in each one. And so this is also like it would be good to get outside as the sun is rising, or get outside and if you have a porch, or if you can get up to like a higher point, and if not, that's fine, but where you can look out and see the horizon, and you can see the sun coming up, and you can really have that appreciation and feel the warmth from that sun rising, and feel the warmth of that sun wrapping you in a blanket of love and light and protection. Yeah, so let's move on. It's a beautiful reading. I absolutely love this reading. These cards are beautiful, and I really wanted to connect with the native spirit energy. It just seems so fitting, because I feel like a lot of that native spirit energy is also really connected to the earth. And that's what, when we're recognizing these solstices and equinoxes, we are remembering to reconnect with the energy of the earth. And that's another thing, like, these are all, of course, earthly cards. And so to also get outside, like, part of your tribe includes Mother Earth, includes the spirits of Mother Earth, the birds, the animals, the wind, the sun, the rain, the stars, the moon. Like, it includes all of that. That is part of your tribe, and it's time to recognize that, that your tribe is more than just the people you surround yourself with. And it's important to recognize so that you can co-create with spirit. It's very important to co-create with spirit. And you do that through these offerings. And this is also, like, we see, I think that might be Stonehenge. But it's like also finding the sacred space where you can really feel the sacred energy, or if you already have a sacred space, especially outside, that you really like to go, that would be a place to go make this offering. And also where you go and make your wish. You could do like a little spell or ritual out in this place that feels like this sacred space for you. But with this card, you have to get really clear about what that is that you want to ask for. And you can also use the energy of the offering and the prayer feather to ask spirit to send people to you, to send your tribe to you, whether it's spirit, animals, feathers, insects, pets, whatever it is, signs and synchronicities, that you ask spirit to send the people who are going to become part of your tribe, that are going to support your true north, that are going to support who you are in this moment, who you've become through the years of your evolution, soul growth, and up-leveling. All right. Okay, so now let's get to the Gateway of Light activation card. So let's see what Gateway of Light activation would like to come forward at this time. What kind of activation are people getting who are going to watch this video for the winter solstice? What Gateway of Light activation is coming forward for the winter solstice of 2022? Okay. Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Okay, so what this card is telling me, this card is very aligned with this card, with the Spirit Keeper of the North, because it is emphasizing the need to find your true north. It is about, this card is aligned with purpose. What is your purpose? part of your purpose is shining your light out. As simple as that, shining your light out, getting connected with compassion and understanding for others, showing compassion and understanding for others. Also, remembering to show compassion and grace and understanding for yourself, aligned with purpose. It might feel like there are some crossroads, but there are no wrong paths. There are no wrong paths, because whichever direction you go, whichever path you choose, even if it's the bumpy path and it's a lot bumpier than you thought it was going to be, or a lot bumpier than you were hoping it was going to be, right? Because we would rather have everything be smooth sailing, right? That's our ego. And so, which I understand. But this is like, even if it is the bumpy path, it is still, you're still going to end up where you're meant to be, and you're still going to get there. You just might learn some different lessons, have some different experiences, meet some new people that eventually all align with what your ultimate goal is. And then this is connected with the akashic records. So this is the akashic records are the records of your soul. So it is the idea that there is this spiritual library that exists that has the spiritual library that exists, and it has the records of every soul that has ever existed anywhere. It isn't just here on earth, it's anywhere in the universe, every soul. It is their past, present, and future. And so they're asking you to get connected to the Akashic Records, so you can find books on the Akashic Records. I'm sure there are blogs you can read about the Akashic Records. You could get an Akashic Record reading or session, which I do. I do soul realignment, which is really looking at an in-depth reading of your past lives and clearing any blocks that are there. So it's important to, and if you're like, oh, I don't know how to do that, like maybe past life regression, or really just getting into a meditative state and really, with this card, this North card, like really tuning into yourself and connecting with your heart's desire, connecting with your body. What is your body telling you? What are your emotions telling you? What's your head telling you? How can you bring all that together in a balanced way? Even if one is like, full of doubt and whatever, how can you switch that pattern and turn it into something that can fuel your passion and bring things together in alignment? Now I want to do, these are activation cards. So because they're activation cards, I want to do a sound healing with this. So the rest of the video is going to be an activation to the Akashic Stargate and a little activation and sound healing. Thanks for listening to the Akashic Stargate activation and sound healing. Thanks for watching this reading. Have a beautiful solstice season, and I will see you again soon. Bye.